Hello everyone, welcome to the Crypto Intel channel. Today we'll look back at the initial success of Hbar's DeFi platform at the BID Miami conference. Before we start the video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and click the bell icon so you can always stay up to date on what's happening in the market. It takes you literally a second, but for me it's motivation to improve the quality and level of the videos on the channel. We have a lot to discuss, so let's get started right away. It looks like the market is literally one step away from the start of a new strong momentum. The coin has been hovering below key resistance for too long, and these periods often end with a sharp upward move. Most importantly, the chart structure is starting to look increasingly bullish, and interest in Hedera is gradually returning. While the market previously simply ignored the Hbar, the situation is now starting to change very quickly. As of May 15, 2026, the Hbar continues to hold near the 0.095 to 0.10 zone. The longer the price remains near this resistance, the higher the likelihood of a breakout. The market now resembles a compressed spring. Volatility remains low, the range is narrowing, and buyers continue to gradually put pressure on sellers. Historically, these types of structures often mark the beginning of aggressive growth. The most interesting thing now is that sellers can no longer fully push the price down. Previously, any upward move quickly ended in a strong sell-off. Now the picture has changed. The Hbar is holding support much more confidently, and every decline is being bought out almost immediately. This is one of the main signs that the market is gradually entering an accumulation phase before a possible breakout. The key level remains the same, 10 cents. But now this level no longer looks like a ceiling, but rather like the last major barrier before a potential acceleration. It's important to understand one thing here. The more often the market tests resistance, the weaker it becomes. And the Hbar has barely moved far from this zone for several weeks now. Many analysts are now considering a scenario in which a breakout of 10 cents could trigger a chain reaction of growth. This is because there is a huge amount of liquidity, short seller stops, and pending buyer orders above this level. This is why the movement after the breakout could be much stronger than most market participants expect. Looking at technical indicators, the situation is starting to look increasingly interesting. The RSI on the daily time frame is gradually strengthening and is already approaching a confident bullish zone. In recent models, the indicator has risen to the 60+ region, indicating strengthening buying momentum. At the same time, the market still doesn't look overbought. This means there's still plenty of room for further growth. After months of pressure, the MACD is gradually turning upward. Bearish momentum is virtually disappearing, which is a crucial signal. Such reversals typically signal an early trend reversal, especially after a prolonged accumulation phase. The Bollinger Band structure also looks very interesting. The range continues to contract, while the price remains near the top of the range. This pattern typically precedes a strong upward breakout. The longer the consolidation continues, the more aggressive the subsequent move tends to be. Fundamental factors are also worth considering. Hedera continues to actively develop its corporate division, and institutional interest around the project is once again growing. The market is increasingly discussing Hedera's integrations with large companies and the development of its network infrastructure. Moreover, activity around HederaCon and corporate partnerships has begun to pick up again, gradually drawing investor attention back to Hbar. And now a very important point is emerging. While many altcoins have already experienced strong pumps, Hbar remains in the accumulation phase. These coins often move most aggressively in the next market phase, as capital begins to seek out undervalued assets with strong fundamentals. If we consider the bullish scenario, it looks like this. After consolidating above $0.10, the market has room to move first to $0.115 to $0.12. This range is currently seen as the first serious target for a new impulse, but if the market truly enters a full-fledged altcoin season, Hbar could accelerate significantly more rapidly. The next targets are already in the 0.15 to 0.16 region, and some long-term models even allow for a return to 0.20 to 0.25 within the next few months. And now, such scenarios no longer seem far-fetched. Of course, risks remain. If Bitcoin enters another deep correction, Hbar could test the support of 8 cents to 8 cents and 5 cents. But right now, the chart is starting to look like sellers are gradually running out, and the market is increasingly preparing for the moment when accumulation will finally turn into a full-fledged upward movement. To summarize, Hbar currently looks like a coin that could prove to be one of the most interesting in the coming weeks. The market has been holding the price below key resistance for too long, and the chart structure is becoming increasingly tense. And if buyers finally break through the 0.10 level, Hbar could very quickly enter a phase of aggressive growth, where the upward movement will become noticeable to the entire crypto market. What your plans, hopes, and expectations are for it. The best and most engaging comment will be featured in the next video. Just a reminder, friends, informational and news videos are posted on the channel every day, so you won't get bored here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're always up to date on all the latest news. And if you liked this video, please support me with a like. Your like is my motivation. Thanks to everyone for watching and see you next time.